Setback for women inside the courtroom and outside the courtroom.
Because
basically what this said, an enormous amount of evidence, although a lot of it was suppressed in this case as opposed to the. But look at all the women who have no evidence.
Although there were several defining moments during the 6-week-long legal battle between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, but one of the most prominent ones was during the end of the trial. To be more specific, it was Amber's reaction to the verdict that was given, and it seems that it might actually affect her future more than one would expect. So, exactly what did Amber do in court, and how could it be detrimental to her future? Well, if you followed the case between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, you probably heard most of their evidence and maybe even witnessed Amber crying on the stand while narrating one of the many assault ordeals she claimed happened during her marriage. But if you stayed the course till the end, then you're probably aware that after deliberations for a couple of days, the jury found her guilty of defaming Johnny and awarded him a whopping $10.4 million in damages. Now, upon hearing the announcement, Amber literally stormed out of the courtroom after members of her counsel even tried to show affection. As if it wasn't bad enough already, the actress then immediately took to social media to share a message discrediting the judicial process that led up to the verdict, all because it didn't end up in her favor. In her words, "The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband." She continued and mentioned the potential social implications of the verdict, which according to the actress was not fair, saying, "I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback." Meanwhile, the actress also emphasized that she was sad to have lost this case. For so many people on and off the internet, it was confusing that Amber reacted like this, specifically because the jury actually also awarded her punitive damages of $2 million for one of her claims, thus proving that they didn't only see things from Johnny's perspective. They actually weighed all of the evidence involved in the case. Again, you would think this is the height of it all, but boy do I have some news for you. Only a few hours after the verdict was read and Amber had posted her statement, her lawyer also went on a series of interviews and said a lot of less than ideal things about the jury and all the parties involved in the case. For starters, she described Johnny's win as bad as these words she spewed were. Little did we know that the worst was still yet to come, and it actually did come a while later in the interview, as the lawyer categorically stated that the only reason Johnny Depp emerged on top was because the members of the jurors disobeyed the judge's orders not to look at social media and that were influenced by what they saw. This didn't come out from a random person on the internet. These were actually the words of a lawyer with experience, and to cap it all up, she stated that Amber was definitely going to appeal because she doesn't have the money to pay Johnny. Now, the question everyone is asking is how exactly Amber plans to win or even get an appeal hearing when her and her lawyers basically called the judicial system of the entire country a joke because the verdict didn't go in their favor. The talks of her appealing the verdict started a lot of conversations on social media, with several fans revealing how they feel about the possibility and basis of her appeal, starting with this user who wrote, "Elaine claims social media influence is what swayed the jury. However, Amber Heard's team are the ones who told the jury all about what was on social media. Therefore, they cannot now say the things the jury heard on social media swayed them." Another user wrote, "Elaine may want to wipe the lies she keeps talking from her mouth." Clearly biased reporting and forgetting the fact that the trial was live and millions watched Amber lie over and over again. So whatever content was edited and circulated was already seen by millions streaming live. Well, from what the general public thinks and all the facts that have led up to this point, there's a very low chance she would even get a shot at an appeal hearing, let alone winning it, but time will tell just how sure she and her people are of a case they already lost. Tell us what you think her chances of getting the appeal hearing is in the comments section.